Hey guys, this is Marissa and welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Wife, where we talk about budgeting tips to help you win with money. Today's video is actually a collab that I am doing with Kelly at Freedom in a Budget, and this is a super special collab because today is Kelly's 30th birthday. Kelly is amazing. Happy birthday, Kelly, and I am so thankful to be able to do this collab with her, especially on her birthday. And so together we're sharing the 5 smartest purchases of our 20s. So if you haven't checked out Kelly's channel, you need to go check her out, subscribe to her channel. She is an amazing person. We are friends in real life. So I will have a link to her channel in the description box down below. So go visit her video, wish her a happy birthday, and definitely subscribe to her channel. And if you're coming over to my channel from Kelly's, then welcome. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I make videos here on my channel sharing budgeting tips. So if you love all things budgeting and money and want to learn how to enjoy life while still accomplishing financial goals, then this is definitely the place for you. So you can scroll down and hit that subscribe button and also turn on your bell notifications so you won't miss when I post a new video. So your 20s, it's definitely a season of life where you are trying to figure things out, and it can definitely be an age where you make some not so great financial decisions. But I've also made a few actually smart purchases in my 20s that I think are so valuable. Now I am 24, almost 25, so I definitely still do have some time to hopefully make some good financial decisions, but for right now, here are the 5 smartest purchases I've made in my 20s. Number 1, high quality clothing. Now I would not label myself as a super frugal person, but instead I just budget for the things that I care about and that I want to enjoy in life. And one of those is higher quality clothing. So I know that you can get some really great things at thrift stores, and I'm not saying that you can't at all, but I more prefer to get a newer high quality item that I know is going to last me for years. And therefore, I only spend very little on a few high quality items rather than buying maybe a bunch of clothing items from a thrift store. So a few of the high quality clothing items that I have are things like my pair of Hunter rain boots, which I live in the Pacific Northwest and it rains all the time. As I'm recording this video, it's a torrential downpour outside. So I think that having really nice rain boots is a super valuable item in my wardrobe. Also, having a pair of Madewell jeans. I shared about this on my Instagram if you follow me there at The Budgeting Wife, but I recently bought a pair of Madewell jeans and I spent like $95 on this pair of jeans, but I will tell you honestly, truthfully, this is the best pair of jeans I've ever owned in my life. They fit amazing and they are honestly totally worth it. So I did spend a lot of money on those. I've also spent a pretty penny on some other clothing items like Nike running shoes and a really great North Face rain jacket. But all of these items that are high quality are staples in my wardrobe and things that I know are going to last a long time, hopefully for many years. The second smart purchase I've made in my 20s is buying a used car. Now I remember when I graduated college, I had a lot of friends in that same stage of life who graduated, got their first job, and then went out and bought a brand new car, or should I say financed a brand new car. And that was just something that I did not want to do. In fact, I was driving around my high school 98 Camry for about 7 years and I just sold it like 2 weeks ago. And so Jacob and I have recently purchased 2 new to us but used cars, including a 2006 Honda Pilot and a 2013 Toyota Corolla. And these are great upgrades to what we were previously driving, and they also don't come with a car loan, and we are so thankful for that. I am really grateful that I learned money concepts early on in my life and I've never had a car loan, but instead have bought used cars that are reliable and will hold their value for a bit longer. The third item on my smartest purchases is travel. I will say that compared to a lot of other millennials and 20-somethings, we definitely don't do a lot of travel, but we have done some travel to be able to appreciate that luxury. For 2.5 years of our marriage, Jacob and I worked on paying off our student loans, and to be honest, we didn't do a lot of traveling during that time. Maybe a couple like weekend getaways to the coast or either to the desert, but there wasn't a whole lot. But the week that we became debt-free, we were actually on a cruise. We went on a Caribbean cruise, and that was just a ton of fun. And then 9 months later, we ended up going to Hawaii, just the 2 of us, which was an amazing vacation. And then later on that year, we ended up going to Disneyland at Christmas time, and it was for sure an unforgettable trip. Right now, we're planning on going to Hawaii again next month, and I'm super excited about it and really grateful that we've had the opportunities to travel. This is something that we include in our budget. We put about $300 a month into into a travel fund that we get to use for vacations and those sorts of things. And honestly, I've never come back from a vacation and regretted spending the money on it. But I think it's also because we've always had the money set aside for our travels. The fourth smartest purchase of my 20s is a new mattress. I think that having a new mattress is like a rite of passage to being an adult. I graduated college when I was 20 years old, and up until that point I had always lived at home. And then 2 months after graduation, I got married to my husband Jacob. And so instead of just taking the mattress that I had growing up, we instead went out and bought ourselves a new mattress. And I feel like that is just a rite of passage as an adult. Now, when it comes to mattress buying, I don't think that you need to go to this high-end mattress store. I know that some people actually finance a mattress and can spend thousands of dollars on a mattress, which is a little crazy. But instead, we just went to IKEA and picked out a great mattress. I think that we spent about $800, and that included the mattress and the bed frame, all from IKEA, and it was a great investment. And the fifth smartest purchase of my 20s is renting the apartment that I'm in right now. I think that sometimes people get confused and think that renting is throwing your money away, but I think that that's a lot different. Renting buys patience, and if you aren't sure where you're going to be living, or you're working on accomplishing financial goals like paying off debt, saving for an emergency fund, or a down payment, then renting is a really great option. Jacob and I have been renting this apartment for about 1.5 years, and it has been a huge blessing in our lives. We started renting this exact apartment right when we paid off our debt, and within that time we have saved a full emergency fund, and we are almost done saving for a down payment on a house. So renting an apartment isn't something that we want to do long term, and I hope that in my 20s we'll still be able to purchase a home, but for right now, renting has been amazing for our season of life. Within this time, we've been able to figure out what area of the city we want to live in, and honestly, renting this 2-bedroom apartment is a lot cheaper than the mortgage would be for the house that we'd want. And I honestly just love the look and the feel of the apartment that we're in. So don't always believe everyone when they say that renting is throwing your money away. Renting can actually be a really smart thing for a season of time. So those are the 5 smartest purchases of my 20s. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to head over to Kelly's channel and check out her 5 smartest purchases of her 20s, and also wish her a happy 30th birthday. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and leave me a comment down below and let me know what is one smart purchase that you've made in your 20s, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye guys.